All right. Okay. So let's see. We got to figure out. Well, we got to add in Max Streamus to this because I completely forgot that she was a part of this at all. Well, she got the long legs, so I guess we got to do that. No. Other way. Straight back leg. A little bit lower. Okay. Three minutes of playtime. Hey, how's it going, guys? Yeah, this is the right room for that joke. It's funny. You think if you say that in public, people will be like, "What are you even fucking talking about?" Then you go into a room with a bunch of comic guys, and they're all like, "Bone saw is ready." So let's see here. I feel like that one's probably quite a bit more famous now. The What's in the Box, particularly with all the memeing. Is there an SLNL version of What's in the Box? Is the answer Dunkachinos? Probably not. I don't think anybody ever thinks the answer is Dunkachinos. Shit. Now where did I absent-mindedly place my ruler? It's always the question. Oh, right, there's a glove here, too. I could use that. Now, it doesn't protect a whole lot, but you can always use it. Oh, there's the... Okay, there we go. This thing is all fucking smudgy and inky now. I should actually watch this sometime. You and Monty can both leave at the same time if you like. How's it going, Bran? What are we doing here? I think we're doing the bottom of the panels around here. Ah! Fucker. Okay, let's wipe that out now before I forget. Oh, in a minute. So I'm definitely going to forget. Do we want... You know what? I don't think we need necessarily... Like, we could do a border just to the top of the... Like, just have a knot background on this one. Because there's going to be a fair amount of dialogue. Just go to the edge of Shock Block and Hawkstab here. I think that would be interesting. I got one that I got a video coming I'm doing for hopefully tomorrow. It should be for tomorrow. I guess if I got to stay up till 2 in the morning, that's what happens. Oh, it's not 100% straight, but should we fix it? Will that help at all? I don't know now. But there's an awful lot of popping guys out of the panel borders in that book, and now I want to do it. And now I'm looking for opportunities. Because it's just always a good idea. Did we do? Yeah, we did do this one. Okay, good. Yeah. Come on, more than that. There we go. Borders are for, yeah, kids and beginners, that kind of shit. Hey, Riz. Yes, yeah, I guess you could say that. Don't think it's the worst thing. Oop, get out of here. There's always heroin. You know, drawing seems fairly tame in comparison. It will eat up all of your life, but, you know, you have something cool at the end of it. Well, if you'll note, I only did the first syllable. Oh, really? With Freak Angels there. Okay. Interesting, because I mean, Warren Ellis isn't. He's not a particularly visual guy, I don't think. So it's weird to maybe the artist on that is. I don't know. Is the one that's driving that. I remember hearing about Freak Angels a long time ago. But it seemed like I think I got the impression that was one of his. You know what? I think I probably confused it with Global Frequency, where I got the impression it was more of like essays, that sort of thing. Short fiction. No, he definitely does. I like what he is it Declan Shalvey? The guy he had on oh fuck, what's the name of that comic? Is it Ignition? It's not Ignition. I don't remember what it was called. It's a good book though that will unfortunately never get finished by the sound of it. But no, I can almost remember what the word was, but I can't quite get it. Fuck, now it's bugging me. I gotta find out what the name of that comic is. Injection? Maybe Injection. Where's his bibliography? It might have been for Image. It was Injection. Okay. Yeah, we're doing Office Space tonight. We can probably... Oh, man, there's only 5 of us here. Okay, we can do that now, I suppose. Turns out it's one of the shorter ones, only an hour and a half, so I was going to give it a little bit, but might as well get into it. Okay, let's see if I can sharpen this thing without breaking it. Doubtful. You can do it. How'd we do? A little, not too bad. Hey, Jana, not too bad. How about you? It's kind of what everybody can relate to, right? Ah, yes, all the lane changing. All right. Kind of want to start off with this one here. This is the easy stuff. Oh, I hate to hear that. Oh yeah, keep him pacing the traffic. No, don't. We don't really do bullying on this stream. We're just kind of sitting around and drawing, to be honest, and listening to a movie. No, I'm listening to the movie. And also feeling the need to talk as much as possible because I'm the guy, on camera. Yeah, not quite right there, Monty, but good try. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a little surprised you didn't say casino, though.
Did you see the memo about this? Yeah, I have the memo right here. I just forgot, but it's shipping out till tomorrow, so there's no problem. Yeah. If you could just go ahead and make sure you do that from now on, that would be great. And I'll go ahead and make sure you get another copy of that memo. Okay? Yeah, no, I have the memo. I got it. It's right.
No, that's fine, Jenna. If you want to hang out, then I don't think anybody will have a problem with that.
No. Hi. Could you turn that down just a little bit? But I was told that I could listen to the radio at a reasonable volume from 9 to 11. Yeah, no, I know you're allowed to. I was just thinking maybe like a, personal favor. Well, I told Bill that if Sandra's going to listen to her headphones while she's falling, then I should be able to listen to the radio while I'm collating. So I don't see why I should have to turn down the radio. Yeah, all right. Okay. I enjoy listening at a reasonable volume. Thanks. No.
Hi, Peter. What's happening? We need to talk about your TPS reports.
Yeah, the cover sheet. I know. Bill talked to me about it.
Yeah. Did you get that memo?
Yeah, I got the memo, and I understand the policy. And the problem is just that I forgot the one time. And I've already taken care of it, so it's not even really a problem anymore.
Yeah. It's just we're putting new cover sheets on all the TPS reports before they go out now, so if you could go ahead and try to remember to do that from now on, that'd be great. All right.
Hey, Holly, how's it going? Yep. No, do this the drawing thing twice a week here. And hey, Eric, good to see you, man. And yeah, no, John, there's no problem. I mean, we're all a bit older here, to be honest, but so if that's if that works for you, then by all means, feel free to stick around. I think you got it close there, Brain. Shamanist, I think, should have 2 A's instead of an O. Well, I mean, SHAMAAN. But, that's pretty good for you.
Michael Bolton?
That's me.
Wow, is that your real name?
Yeah.
So are you related to that singer guy?
No, it's just a coincidence.
Oh, you did. You messed it up. I assume we're talking like a female shaman, so it should be ESS at the end.
You know, there's nothing wrong with that name. There was nothing wrong with it until I was about 12 years old, and that no-talent ass clown became famous and started winning Grammys. Why don't you just go by Mike instead of?
What's the movie? Or what's the comic called? The comic is called Blood Force.
What's up, G? Wanna go to Chachki's? Get some coffee? I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Yeah, well, you know, shameness is always present.
One of these days, it's just gonna be like. So can I get you gentlemen something more to drink, or maybe something to nibble on?
And been drawing since I was 4, but the comic's been going for a couple of years now.
What if we're still doing this when we're 50? It would be nice to have that kind of job security.
Oh God, oh man, that hit me. Where he's like, what if we're still doing this while we're 50? It's like, fuck. I'm definitely gonna still be doing this when I'm 50. Yeah.
Yes, I am also not a pussy. In fact, you're gonna find out the hard way that I'm not.
And Blood Force is about, well, it's a parody of 90s action comics, really. So there is a plot. Like, there is a storyline that isn't too bad, I think.
There she is.
Try to give it at least some semblance of a plot, but
Oh, I can't do that. Just another asshole customer. You can't just walk up to a waitress and ask her out. Besides,
it's really more of just a framework to make sure that everything can move, which it kind of needs to. I've read enough Image comics now. I feel like more Image comics than most people now. No, I don't think OK is here yet. It should be a drag, because I think he was looking forward to Office Space. But, yeah, having read a bunch of Image comics, I know that if you don't really include a story or have an unsatisfying story, then it doesn't really matter. Unless your comic looks absolutely incredible, it doesn't matter how good the art is. It's still going to be unsatisfying. And it is not quite out to the public just yet, although I am actively working on that now. Got some early PDFs together, and I'm going to work on trying to get those looking a little bit better. And once I've got that going, I think we're going to try and get those online.
What's he doing? Oh, probably working on another heart attack.
I've been looking all over for you guys. Have you seen this? I knew it. I knew it.
What? It's a staff meeting, so what?
So what? We're all screwed, that's what. They're gonna downsize Initech.
What are you talking about, Tom? Now, how do you know that?
How do I know? They're bringing in a consultant, that's how I know. That's what this staff meeting's all about. It happened at Intertrode last year. You have to interview with this consultant. They call them efficiency experts, but what you're really doing is interviewing for your own job. Tom, every week you say you're gonna lose a job and you're still here. Not this time. I bet I'm the first one laid off. Just the thought of having to go to the state unemployment office to stand in line with those scumbags.
Well, I mean, we got actually most of the team on this page here, at least. So we got team leader, or field leader, I suppose. That's Lieutenant Hawkstab. And we got Shock Block here. Is everybody visible up here? Yeah, kind of. Fireburn, Hard, and Lady Maxtremus. Popo isn't present currently because Popo is terrorizing an evil alien race. I am absolutely shocked, Lee. Yes.
Really? What was it, Tom?
Well, all right. It was a jump to conclusions, Matt. You see, it would be this map.
Hard is out of camera. Oh, okay, yeah.
And it would have different
You think the mask would be enough that he would just, always be in camera. But no, okay, there's Hard there.
that you could jump to.
That is the worst idea I've ever heard in my life, Tom. Yes. Yes, it's horrible. This idea. I got get out of here. See you guys later. If I still have a job. Our high school guidance counselor used to ask us what you would do if you had $1 million. You didn't have to work. And invariably, whatever you'd say, that was supposed to be your career. So if you wanted to fix old cars...
Oh, no problem, Molly. This is page 7 of issue 5.
I guess that's why I'm working at Initech.
No, you're working at Initech because that question is bullshit to begin with.
Although page 8 is done.
They had $1 million.
Because this is a redraw.
If I had $1 million,
And I'm already liking it more than the first go on this.
and then take the other half over to my friend Asadullah, who works in securities.
Samir, you're missing the point. The point of the exercise is that you're supposed to figure out what you would want to do. If you see load letter, what the fuck does that mean?
All right, Monty, if you got to take off, you got to take off. That's how it is. And what's happening in the book so far? I mean, in this issue, well, Popo has been captured by an alien race, and now he's making them regret it. That's off in the other part of the storyline.
No, but if you want to talk to me, just come over.
Hey, man.
Here we go.
Check this out, big.
Jeez, Lawrence.
Well, I'm sorry, man. I thought you want to see this. Doesn't that chick look
Sorry.
good, man?
I got to stop for a second because Lawrence is talking.
A little bit.
Hey, she hasn't been over here in a while. You two still going out?
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I get the feeling like she's cheating on me.
Yeah, I get that feeling too, man.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know, man. I just get that feeling looking at her. Like she's the type of chick that just. Well, I'm sorry, man. Look, you know, I'm talking out of my ass. I don't know.
Forget it. Don't worry. It's all right. I just had a rough day.
Tell me about it, man. Oh, I gotta wake my ass up at 6 a.m. every day this week. Drag up to Las Colinas. Yeah, I'm doing the drywall up there at the new McDonald's.
Let me ask you something. When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
No. No, man. Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man. We still going fishing this weekend?
Lumber's gonna have me come in on Saturday. I just know.
Oh, yeah, this is like a Quinjet kind of thing. So, yeah, like a
Well,
pseudo-futuristic plane.
Saturday generally asks you at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
So all you gotta do is avoid them. That's all right. I got it. On the last few hours on Friday. Duck out early. Turn off the answering machine. You should be home free, man.
That's a really good idea.
Fucking A, man.
Lawrence, what would you do?
Yes, the blood vessel. Correct. I guess I should say what it's actually called.
What I'm doing, man.
Oh.
Two chicks at the same time, man.
Hey, okay. Just in time.
You got $1 million. You'd do 2 chicks at the same time?
Damn straight. I always wanted to do that, man. I think if I were a millionaire, I could hook that up, too, because chicks dig dudes with money.
Well, not all chicks.
Well, the type of chicks that double up on a dude like me do. So what about you now? What would you do?
Besides 2 chicks at the same time?
Oh, yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing, huh?
I would relax.
Oh, these guys are the regulars, so they have modding abilities.
I would do nothing.
Well, you don't need $1 million to do nothing, man. Take a look at my cousin. He's broke, don't do shit.
Just a moment. Yeah, Monty just left. He was only here for a short time this time.
So you should ask yourself, with every decision you make, is this good for the company? Am I helping with the guy? Yeah. You're stupid. Okay then.
I'd like to go ahead and welcome a new member to our team here. This is Bob Slidell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's like Pokeroo. Shit.
Bob is a consultant. Yeah.
Although I realize that not everybody's going to get the Pokeroo thing. I think that's largely a Southern Ontario thing. But
A little here, asking some questions, maybe seeing if there are some ways we can make things run a little more smoothly around here. Yeah. Oh, and remember,
I believe it that there's no picture of you two together. Yeah.
so if you want to, go ahead and wear a Hawaiian shirt and jeans.
But and I said I don't care if they lay me off either because I told Bill that if they move my desk one more time then
Pokeroo, as in kangaroo, but only polka dot.
they move my desk 4 times.
From Polka Dot Door. It was a kids show when I was growing up.
The squirrels and they were married, but then they switched from the swing line to the Boston stapler. But I kept my swing line stapler because it didn't wind up as much, and I kept the staples for the swing line stapler.
Okay, Milton.
And no, it's not okay because they make me if they take my stapler and that the building on fire.
Okay, well, this sounds great. I'll talk to you later, all right?
He-Man kind of works for that, I suppose. All right, Holly. Yeah, no, thanks for stopping by. We do this Sunday mornings and Wednesday nights. So if you feel like stopping by again.
Come on. Oh, for crap.
Yeah, no. Thing with Pokeroo was that since I assume the show was like a two or three man thing or a 3-person thing. Only one person would ever see the Pokeroo because the other person got into the Pokeroo suit, and kids never figured that shit out.
Around 9. That would be great. Okay. Oh, and I almost forgot. I'm also going to need you to go ahead and come in on Sunday, too. Okay? We lost some people this week, and we need to sort of play catch up. Thanks. So I was sitting in my cubicle today, and I realized ever since I started working, every single day of my life has been worse than the day before it. So that means that every single day that you see me, that's on the worst day of my life.
What about today? Is today the worst day of your life?
Yeah.
Wow, that's messed up.
Is there any way that you could?
I know, it's like every time. There's got to be one time that they see the Pokeroo, but no.
I don't know that I'm at work.
No, not even once.
I'm here. Could I come home and think that I've been fishing all day or something?
That's really not what I do, Peter. However, the good news is, I think I can help you. I want you to do something for me, Peter. I want you to try and relax. I want you to relax every muscle in your body, beginning with your toes to your fingertips. I want you to relax your legs. You're beginning to feel your eyelids getting heavy as you slip deeper and deeper into a state of complete relaxation. All your cares and concerns are disappearing. Deeper and deeper. Way down. You're concerned about your job.
Peter is just getting hypnotized right now. Yeah, I guess because like Prince Adam and He-Man would look identical unless they were just, like distracted by the guy in his fuzzy undies.
And you will remain in that state until I snap my fingers.
Shake it out his left hand.
Deeper and deeper. Way down. Two. Deeper and deeper. Way down. One.
Oh my God, Dr. Swanson!
They're a little distracting, I would think. And Peter feels awesome. It's a bit of a drag that it's had to wear off. But then I guess, there's no tension for the rest of the movie if he's just awesome for the rest of his life.
Yeah, hi, it's Bill Lumberg. It's about 10 o'clock. Yeah, just wondering where you are. Yeah, hi, it's Bill Lumberg again. I just wanted to make sure you knew that it did start at the usual time this morning. Yeah, it isn't a half day or anything like that. So if you could just go ahead and get here as soon as possible, that would be terrific.
That'd be great.
Yeah, hi, it's Bill Lumberg. Yeah, hi, it's Bill Lumberg. Yeah, it's me again. I was away from my desk for a minute. Just checking in case you call while I'm gone. Hello?
Stay a little closer here. Hang on.
Huh?
It's 3:30. Why aren't you at work?
Because I didn't feel like it.
Peter, what's gotten into you? First, you just sit there while Dr. Swanson dies. Then you just walk out of the car and bury him.
Oh, we caught Lee's attention.
Listen, asshole, nobody hangs up on me. We're through. Oh, and one more thing. I've been sitting on you!
Oh, we were talking about how there's really no difference between Prince Adam and He-Man, except that He-Man wears fuzzy undies, which is a little bit distracting.
Job codes in one day, and you need the extra columns to fit it all in. Otherwise, use the old time sheets. And I think this new system will really, really help us out.
So, big question.
We are listening to Office Space. And hey, good to see you.
Hi.
I don't think you know that
How
one.
can I help you?
What are you doing for lunch today?
Well, our specials today are blackened chicken, and it's actually right there on the board. Excuse me.
Hey, look who's back. Table for three. I was asking what you were doing for lunch. Would you like to have lunch with me?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think
the dude with all the flair?
Oh. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna go next door and get a table, and if you'd like to join me, no big deal, all right? And if not, that's cool too, okay?
Okay. When you say next door, do you mean Chili's or Flames?
Okay.
Okay.
What you do in Initech,
I'll take your word for it.
take the specifications from the customers and you bring them.
Is he as queer coded if you haven't seen the Hey Ya Ya song
You just have to
video thing?
Why couldn't the customers just take them directly to the subfront? Because engineers are not good at dealing with customers.
So you physically take the specs from the customer?
Well, no, my secretary does that, or the fax.
So then you must physically bring them to the software people.
Well, no. Yeah, I mean, sometimes.
What would you say you do here?
Well, look, I already told you. I deal with the goddamn customers so the engineers don't have to. I have people skills. I am good at dealing with people. Can't you understand that? What the hell is wrong with you people?
Let's see. You are Michael. Bolton. Yeah. Is that your real name?
I'm not good with people, but I'm good at faking it. Good enough, anyway.
I'll be honest with you, I love his music.
I celebrate his whole catalog, yeah.
For my money, I don't know if it gets any better than when he sings "When a Man Loves a Woman."
But you must really love his music.
Yeah, he's pretty good, I guess. You're goddamn right he is.
Right. So tell me, what's your favorite song of his?
I don't know. I guess I sort of like them all. So Ryan, I'm the exact same way, but it must be twice as hard for you being have the same name as him. I celebrate the guy's entire catalog. Anyway, let's get down to business, Michael. You know, you can just call me Mike.
Hi.
Hey.
I wonder if I'm allowed to wear this in here.
I think it'd be okay.
Yeah, it's a little funny sometimes when you get people who are like, I don't know, haven't like, we'll get like training people,
This place is really
new hires and shit in,
Yeah. Is it?
yeah, oh my god.
and it's clear they haven't done a lot of retail, and it's like, dude, why are you talking like that?
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Have you not had practice at this?
Really?
It's on there.
Oh, yeah, that's
Is Sebastian the cat?
that's one of my pieces of flair.
What's a piece of flair?
Oh, it's where like these suspenders and buttons are all sort of we're actually required to wear 15 pieces of flair. It's really stupid, actually.
Do you get to pick them yourself?
Yeah, we did. Although I didn't actually choose these. I just sort of grabbed 15 buttons and just I don't even know what they say. I don't really care. I don't really like talking about my flair.
Okay.
So, where do you work, Peter?
In a tech.
And yeah, what do you do there?
I sit in a cubicle and I update bank software for the 2000 switch. Well, see, they wrote all this bank software. And,
Popo's got a fair bit of flair going on currently. I mean, he's got the leather jacket with the ripped off sleeves. He's got his bracelets, the metal gauntlet things. Got the headband, of course, as well as the swords on his back. He's got more pouches than usual. He's all flared out right now.
I don't know. I really don't like it, and I'm not gonna go.
So you're gonna quit?
No, I'm just not gonna go. Oh yeah, the badge too. Thank you.
When did you decide all of that?
About an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know. So you're gonna get another job?
I don't think I'd like another job.
What are you gonna do about money and bills and?
You know, I've never really liked paying bills. I don't think I'm gonna do that either.
So what do you want to do?
I want to take.
Oh shit, yeah, no, you guys know the fucking canon now. That's right.
You ever watch Kung Fu?
You should come over and watch Kung Fu tonight.
Okay.
Great.
Okay. Can we order lunch first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like most of these guys are pretty accessorized. Yeah, Hawkstab is anyway. You know, the other guys I try to do at least a bit, but no, Popo definitely has the most because he's the most guys amalgamated into one, I guess.
Hi, Melvin. What's happening? I'm gonna have to ask you to go ahead and move your desk again. So, if you could go ahead and get it as far back against that wall as possible, that would be great.
No, because I was.
That way, we'll have some room for some of these boxes and things we need to put in here. And oh, there it is. What?
Hey, Holly, welcome back. We're gonna be here for a little while. I think. What have we got? 46 minutes in. I think we got at least an hour left before we're gonna end. So
if you could just get to that as soon as possible.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
That'd be great.
Thanks a bunch, Milton.
Bye.
Keep. Shit, the building on fire.
Set the building on fire.
Peter. Michael. What's going on, man? I thought you were gonna come in here and start shooting.
No, I just came to get my address book. I'm not gonna stay. I got a phone number of Mike that I don't want to lose.
What? Peter, you're in deep shit. You were supposed to come in on Saturday. What were you doing?
Michael, I did nothing. I did absolutely nothing, and it was everything that I thought it could be.
Well, I hope you have a better story than that for Lumberg.
This is an 03. Yeah, it is too. Okay.
Right now with the consultants.
Who?
Consultants? What has gotten into you? Oh, yeah.
Right.
Wait, Peter. You got postponed, man. For goodness sake, make something up.
Oh, no way. No, I feel great. It's the best day of my life.
This better looks like a Peter Gibbons.
Oh, there you are. We were just talking about you. You must be Peter Gibbons. Terrific. I'm Bob Slidell. This is my associate, Bob Porter.
Oh, hi, Bob. Bob?
Why don't you go ahead and grab a seat and join us for a minute or two? See, what we're actually trying to do here is we're trying to get a feel for how-
Okay, I haven't. I never watch interviews with actors or anything. It always seems really just, you know, they're just talking shit to keep to because they have to. But he seems like an all right guy.
I use the side
Tactical glam. Oh, that's a good description.
And after that, I just sort of space out for about an hour. Till I-
Space out.
Yeah, I just stare at my desk. But it looks like I'm working. I do that for probably another hour after lunch, too. I'd say in a given week, I probably only do about 15 minutes of real, actual work.
Peter, would you be a good sport and indulge us and just...
Oh, okay, that's cool.
more?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something about TPS reports. The thing is, Bob, it's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Don't care?
It's a problem of motivation, all right? Now, if I work my ass off and Initech ships a few extra units, I don't see another dime. So where's the motivation? Here's something else, Bob. I have 8 different bosses right now.
I beg your pardon?
8 bosses.
8?
8, Bob. So that means that when I make a mistake, I have 8 different people coming by to tell me about it. That's my only real motivation, is not to be hassled. That and the fear of losing my job. But you know, Bob, that'll only make someone work just hard enough not to get fired.
Would you bear with me for just a second, please?
Okay.
What if, and believe me, this is so hypothetical, but what if you were offered some kind of a stock option equity sharing program? Would that do anything for you?
I don't know, I guess. Listen, I'm gonna go. It's been really nice talking to both of you guys.
Absolutely. The pleasure's all on this side of the table, trust me.
Good luck with your layoffs, all right? I hope your firings go really well.
Excellent. Great.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's what we've been doing for quite some time now. Sunday, well, if we're going by Pacific, Sundays at 11 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m.
Joanna.
Yeah, and Sundays are usually 4 hours or so.
I'm sorry, I was late. I was having lunch.
Well, usually. Every once in a while we get a short one that only goes 3.5, but
Really? I have 15 pieces on.
Well, okay, 15 is the minimum. Okay.
Okay.
Now, it's up to you whether or not you want to just do the bare minimum, or, well, like Brian, for example, has 37 pieces of flair on today. Okay, a terrific smile.
Okay, so you want me to wear more?
Look, Joanna,
Yeah.
people can get a cheeseburger anywhere. Okay, they come to Tchotchkes for the atmosphere and the attitude. Okay, that's what the flair is about. It's about fun.
Okay, so more than, yeah.
Look, we want you to express yourself. Okay. Now, if you feel that the
oh, this is not the first issue. No, this is issue 5.
some people choose to wear more, and we encourage that. Okay. You do want to express yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's all I have.
Okay.
Right, so there's 3 more people we can easily lose. And then there's Tom Sinkowski. He's useless. Gone.
Sounds good to me.
Who's peculiar? Milton Wadhams.
Who's he? Squirrely looking guy, mumbles a lot. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can't actually find a record of him being a current employee here.
I looked into it more deeply, and I found that apparently what happened is that he was...
Which one's Mike Judge? Bob 2?
No one ever told him about it, but through some kind of glitch in the payroll department, he still gets a paycheck.
So we just went ahead and fixed the glitch.
Great. So, Milton has been let go.
Well, just a second there, Professor. We fixed the glitch. So he won't be receiving a paycheck anymore, so it'll just work itself out naturally.
We always like to avoid confrontation whenever possible. Problem solved from your end.
I'd like to move us right along to a Peter Gibbons. Now, we had a chance
Stan
to
is
meet this young
Mike
man.
Judge.
And boy,
Okay.
that's just a straight shooter with upper management written all over him.
Hey, Amir. Good to see you. Can't understand what you're saying, unfortunately.
I'm going to have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there. Yeah, he's been real flaky lately. And I'm just not sure that he's the caliber person that we would want for upper management. He's also been having some problems with his TPS reports.
We feel that the problem isn't with Peter. It's that you haven't challenged him enough to get him really motivated.
There it is.
Yeah. Well, I'm just not sure about that right now.
Yeah, Bill, let me ask you a real quick question here. How much time would you say you spend each week dealing with these TPS reports?
Oh, yes. The swing here.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I will give you that. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. All right.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. A real gangster ass nigga plays his cards right. A real gangster ass nigga never runs his mouth. Cause real gangster ass niggas don't start fights. And niggas always got a hot cap. Showing all his boys I was shot him. But real gangster ass niggas don't flex nuts. Cause real gangster ass niggas know they got it. And everything's cool in the mind of a gangster. Cause gangster ass niggas think deep. Fuck 365, they go 24/7. Real gangster ass niggas don't sleep. And all I gotta say to you wanna be coochie eating jealous on price. Cause as well as you jump so far, you gon' do. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Hey, Peter, man! Check out Channel 9. It's the breast exam.
How are we doing on this? It feels like this is going fairly well.
Damn, it feels good to be a
gangster, feeding the poor and helping out with their bills. Although I was born in Jamaica, now I'm in the US making deals. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. I mean, one that you don't really know. Riding around town in a
Some teeth might be a good idea.
switches in my black six. Now,
Whoa. Oh, got a nuke. Sorry about that, guys.
some got killed in the past, but this gangster here was a smart one. Started living for the Lord and our lads. Now all I gotta say is you wanted is gonna be crumb snatching, coochie eating pranksters. When the grim reaper steps up, what the hell you gonna do? Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen nothing with the hair. I mean, this is him up here as well. It's becoming more and more of a graphic with every issue.
Go ahead and have those TPS reports for us this afternoon.
No. Yeah.
So I guess we should probably go ahead and have a little talk.
Not right now, Lumberg. I'm kind of busy. In fact, look, I'm gonna have to ask you to go ahead. Come back another time. I got a meeting with the Bobs in a couple of minutes.
I wasn't aware of a meeting with them.
Yeah, they called me at home.
I'm just doing this one first to. I mean, it's more fun for me. That's basically what it is.
We'll go ahead and get this all fixed up for you. Right.
And it gives me a foundation to work from for the rest of the panel or the page rather.
Hi, Milton.
I didn't receive my paycheck this week.
You're gonna have to talk to payroll.
Yeah, no, that's the beauty of Hogstab.
And they said,
Milton, we're gonna need to go ahead and move you downstairs into storage B.
No, I was told I
have
could
some
not.
new people coming in,
No.
and we need all the
There's-
space we can get.
but there's no space.
So if you could just go ahead and pack up your stuff and move it down there,
But no,
that would be terrific.
I was
Okay?
They, excuse me. Yeah, I believe you have my.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Making his hair like a panel border. Ooh, yeah, maybe one day.
You've been missing a lot of work.
It'll have to be at the right time, but yeah, no, I could definitely see doing that.
Oh, that's terrific, Peter. I'm sure you've heard some of the rumors circulating around the hallways about how we're going to be doing a little house cleaning with some of the software people.
Oh, do I? Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised.
You gotta do.
I mean, in this case, I think it's just because this is a panel I know I can do fairly well.
That guy's not gonna work here anymore anyway. Mike Bolton. I'm gonna miss him.
You're gonna lay off Samir and Michael.
Oh yeah, we're gonna bring in some entry-level graduates, farm some work out in Singapore, it's usual deal.
Standard operating procedure. Do they know this yet? No, no, of course not. We find it's always better to fire people on a Friday. Studies have statistically shown that there's less chance of an incident if you do it at the end of the week. Anyway, Peter, what we'd like to do is put you into position to have as many as 4 people working right underneath you.
Obviously not splashes, yeah. For Blood Force, it's been a couple of years.
You're gonna give me more
Since May of 22, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I need. Uh-huh. Give it to me. Come on, you little fucker, let's go. That's what I need. Let's do that. Let's do exactly that, you little fuck.
Michael, hey. Listen. What are you doing tonight? Michael, there comes a point in a man's life, and maybe that time for you is now, when it doesn't hurt to start thinking about the future.
No offense there, Peter. Speak for yourself there, sport. I'm the one who's been flaking out at work. I know you had this religious experience or whatever the hell that was. But you better snap out of it and get your shit together. You're gonna get canned.
Is it 3? Yeah, I guess that is 3 years now. Shit. Okay, yeah, all right, I'll take that.
Virus you're always talking about, right? The one that could rip off the company for a bunch of money.
Yeah? What about it?
Well, how does it work?
It's very brilliant. What it does is every time there's a bank
That would be kind of Sam Keith. You're right. Yeah.
a day, the computer ends up with these fractions of a cent, which are usually around
All right, Holly. Well, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night and everything.
remainders and puts it into account.
The one who just went insane with hair. Oh, there are a few. I can think of a couple who would do some crazy shit with hair.
In the 70s as well. One of them got busted.
Well, so they checked for this now.
Here's the thing.
I mean, Larry Stroman kind of did.
Software we're updating for the year 2000.
Did Supreme. Oh, Petty. Good old Petty. Thank you for that. No, Sam Keith is legitimately great. Like incredibly talented. And doesn't think he is. Which fucking blows, but you know, that's how it is, I guess.
Cockums. Samir and I are the best programmers they got at that place. And you haven't been showing up and you get to keep your job.
Actually, I'm being promoted.
What?
I know, Michael. It's completely unfair. And I realized something today. It's not just about me and my dream of doing nothing. It's about all of us together.
And his shit is just so like that dude's just drawing what he wants. You know, he's not really even worried about what the script says.
We don't have a lot of time on this earth. We weren't meant to spend it this way. Human beings were not meant to sit in little cubicles staring at computer screens all day, filling out useless forms and listening to 8 different bosses drone on about mission statements.
What? We're not?
I told those fudge packers I like Michael Bolton's music.
That is not right, Michael. For 5 years now, you've worked your ass off at Initech, hoping for a promotion or some kind of profit sharing or something. 5 years of your mid-20s now gone.
I really don't know Deodato that well.
Out on the street. You know why? So that Bill Lumberg's stock will go up 1/4 of a point. Michael, let's make that stock go down. And let's take enough money out of that place so that we never ever have to sit in a cubicle ever again. Your software works, right?
Of course it works. That's not the point. Look, even if I wanted to, I wouldn't know how to install it. I don't know that credit union software well enough. Okay?
Yeah. But Samir does. That's not much money. That's the beauty of it. Each withdrawal, it's a fraction of a cent. That's too small to notice. But you take a few $1,000 a day, you space it out over a couple of years.
No, it doesn't. I don't know. I've never heard of. It's the only time I've ever heard of that with an artist who thinks he's great, but or doesn't think he's great. Every artist knows exactly how well he does, except for Sam Keith.
If I'm lucky. Look, I don't know about
Rob Liefeld has the most balanced view ever about.
Illegal? Samir, this is America. Come on, sit down. Come on. This isn't Riyadh. You know, they're not going to saw your hands off here, all right? The worst they would ever do is they would put you for a couple of months into a white-collar, minimum security resort. Shit, we should be so lucky. Do you know they have conjugal visits there? Really? Yes.
Shit. I'm a free man. I haven't had a conjugal visit in 6 months.
So, what do you think?
This thing is actually pretty fail-safe, Samir.
Samir, you came here looking for a land of opportunity. And this is the knock of that opportunity. Tomorrow's your last day at Initech. You have 2 options. Unemployment or early retirement.
Oh fuck yeah, he did. Siphon Sam Keith's self-esteem, yeah. Although I mean, I imagine Sam Keith was drawing comics and thinking it wasn't good enough when Rob Liefeld was being born, but he's too goddamn young. But that doesn't make any sense.
It works like a computer virus. Right, so all we have to do is load it anywhere into the credit union mainframe and we'll do the rest.
Okay, you guys get me that disc and I'll take care of it from there. But listen, before we go any further, all right? We have to swear to God, Allah, that nobody knows about this but us, all right? No family members, no girlfriends, nobody. Of course.
I think we're doing all right here.
What the fuck is that? No, don't worry about him. He's cool. All right. Now, here's how I see it all going down.
Peter, congratulations. This is one.
Oh shit! You're trying to fall. You're not going to do it. Not allowed. Ah. Get the fuck back up there.
It makes me creep.
I got something for your mind, your body, and your soul. I got something for your mind, your body, and your soul.
I think we need a little bit more, but we need to go with an 003. Where'd you go?
It's pathetic. necessary. So I'm chasing bitches like Tom chasing Jerry. I put the pedal to the floor in my two-tone Ford Explorer. You know how it's done. Sound bumping, ain't that something? Jumping on the 110. She's flying in the blazer like your speed racer, but I ain't gonna chase her like Racer Rex. But I won't flex till it's time to have sex. So when you wanna get together, cause you know a nigga like me.
Oh yeah, I can't remember the actor's name, Dieter something. I think. Freaking, I believe it's German. But that dude is always so good.
Well, that was easy. Yeah, I guess it was. What'd you do? Hey, man. Oh, hey, Drew.
Guy's got like incredible comic
You
timing.
got laid off?
No, man, check it out. Last week, right after he found out he was getting laid off, he goes home and tries to kill
Dieter,
himself.
yeah, that sounds about right. Dieter Bader.
Dead?
I think it was Snoop too.
That wife of his comes home early from work and catches them.
Diedrich Bader. There we go.
I was having some trouble with the shifter here. It's jammed.
I remember I was on Twitter one time, so you know it was a couple of years ago, and just saw a thing talking about his performance in this movie and just how fucking pitch perfect it is. And he chimed in on the thread, and he was like, "Geez, thanks you guys," and it's like, "Oh my God, it's a guy."
But then, as soon as he backs out of his drive,
But he was really sweet.
he gets slammed big time by a drunk driver.
Is he okay?
Sort of. Broke both his wrists, legs, a couple of ribs, his back. But check it out, he's gonna get a huge settlement out of this. Like 7 figures. He's getting out of the hospital tomorrow and he's gonna throw a big party this weekend to celebrate. We're all invited. I'm thinking I might take that new chick from logistics. Things go well, I might be showing her my O face. Oh. You know what I'm talking about. Oh.
Is this the origin of the term O-face? It might be.
See you guys there.
Yeah, no, he seems like a real genuine dude, which is cool.
Last day in Anatech.
I can't believe they have security escort us out. Like we're going to steal something.
I stole something. Oh, yeah. I guess we all did.
No, I stole something else.
What did you steal?
I think this could stand to be a little bit
Going
thicker.
away present.
And now we get the printer beatdown scene. Oh, I could see that with Doug Jones. Yeah, sure.
Back up in your ass with the resurrection. It's the group harder than an erection that shows no affection. They wanna ban us on Capitol Hill, 'cause it's down, motherfuckers, down, motherfuckers.
All along it was the ghetto, nothing but the ghetto. Taking short steps, 1 foot at a time and keep my head low and never let go. 'Cause if I let go, then I'll be spineless. I'm going insane.
I feel my mind just goes out of control and touch on subjects motherfuckers freedom. I touch on the shit that they believe in.
Oh, I would totally be in on this.
I seen this, I bet you motherfuckers will too. Because it's time, motherfucker, time, motherfuckers feel cool. Time, motherfucker, time, motherfuckers feel cool. Time, motherfucker, time,
Oh yeah, when he's punching it here. I assume he's not actually punching it. It was just like a mat or something with a couple of pieces on it to fly up. I always kind of wondered what happened to that guy. Because I knew him from Mad TV, the guy who plays Michael. I always thought he was like one of the funniest guys on Mad TV, and then he kind of, it felt like he disappeared afterwards. Okay, but if he's doing like, oh yeah, and Samir can fucking breakdance. I forgot about that. But if he's doing voice work, that's good. Him and Phil Lamar, right?
Okay, it's on one side. I gotta go. All right, Joanna's coming over. All right, don't worry. You're worrying. All right. Monday morning, we're gonna check the account balance. Everything will be okay. Don't miss Tom's barbecue. I'll see you there. All right. Good night.
Back up in your S with the resurrection.
Hey, what were you guys celebrating last night?
Yeah. No, it's weird seeing like Phil Lamar because like that's like what Phil Lamar's known for now.
right, so when the subroutine compounds the interest, right, it uses all these extra decimal places that just get rounded off. So we simplified the whole thing, and we round them all down and just drop the remainder into an account that we open.
So you're stealing?
No, you don't understand. It's very complicated. It's aggregate, so I'm talking about fractions of a penny here, and over time, they add up to a lot.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna make a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
Right. It's not yours?
Well, it becomes ours.
How is that not stealing?
Deborah Wilson.
I don't think,
Sounds familiar.
explaining this very well.
Was she the token white girl?
7-Eleven.
Or I'm thinking of on In Living Color. My bad.
Tray?
From the crippled children?
No, that's the jar. I'm talking about
Oh, no,
the
no,
tray.
no.
The penny store.
Oh, yeah, her. Okay, okay.
Yeah, well, those are whole pennies.
Right.
All right? I'm just talking about fractions of a penny, okay? But we do it from a much bigger tray, and we do it a couple of million times. So what's wrong with that?
I don't know, it just seems wrong.
It's not wrong. Initech is wrong. Initech is an evil corporation, all right? Tchotchkes is wrong. Doesn't it bother you that you have to get up in the morning and you have to put on a bunch of pieces of flair?
Yeah, but I'm not about to go in and start taking money from the register.
Well, maybe you should. You know, the Nazis had pieces of flair, but they made the Jews wear them.
What?
Look, we don't have to talk about this now. Let's just go to the barbecue, all right?
Okay.
No, she is still very recognized. Yeah, no, that's true.
How you doing? Hey, Tom.
Other than the lack of hair,
My
but
lawyer, Rob Newhouse. Rob, Michael. How you doing, Michael? Samir.
Samir.
Peter. How are you? I'm glad you could make it.
Tom, hi. This is somebody I'd like you to meet. This is Joanna.
Hi.
Hi. Forgive me for not getting up. Peter, come here a minute. I want to show you something. Well, what do you think? It's a prototype.
oh, is this the jump to conclusions? Yes, it is.
That's exactly as you described it. Listen, I heard about your settlement. Congratulations.
Well, thanks, Peter. You know, I'm glad you're here because I wanted to talk to you. I know how you get depressed about your job and all, and I just wanted you to know that I know how you feel. I used to be the same way.
Really?
Sure. Well, maybe I didn't whine as much, but I bet I hated my job even more than you. And I've been doing it for over 30 years.
Wow.
Just remember, if you hang in there long enough, good things can happen in this world.
Yeah, you might get hit by a car.
Look at me.
Thanks, Tom.
Conjugal visits? Not that I know of. No, minimum security prison is no picnic. I have a client in there right now. He says the trick is, kick someone's ass the first day, or become someone's bitch. Then everything will be all right. Why do you ask anyway?
Oh, no, we were just seeing stuff.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah?
That's something about old Smikowski, huh?
Yeah.
Lucky bastard. Hey, is that the girl that works over at Tchotchkes?
Yeah,
Who's she here with?
she's with me.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, Peter. Make sure you wear rubber, dude.
Why's that, Drew?
Are you kidding me? She gets around. All right.
She does she?
Like a record.
With who?
Oh, let's see. Lumberg fucked her. Let's see who else. Freddie Lumberg.
What if you get caught? I just don't know if this was such a good idea.
Yeah, well, maybe it wasn't such a good idea for you to sleep with Lumberg.
What? What? Oh, right, lumber.
Oh!
was like 2 years ago. But did you know him?
Yeah, I know him. I know him. He's my boss. He's my unholy, disgusting pig of a boss.
It's not that disgusting.
He represents all that is soulless and wrong. And you slept with him.
Hey! That is none of your business, okay? I didn't ask you who you slept with before we were together. I don't care.
Well, I didn't think you slept with guys like Lundberg.
Listen to you. Who do you think you are? How dare you judge me? I mean, what are you? You think you're some kind of, like, angel here? No, you're just this penny-stealing, wannabe criminal man.
Yeah, well, that may be. But at least I never slept with Lundberg.
Okay, I'm done. I want to get out of the car, okay? Get me that stuff. Why don't you just call me when you grow up? Oh, wait, you know what? That's probably never gonna happen. So just don't call me, okay?
Say hello to Lundberg.
Now, Lumber.
This is a weird ass part of this movie, I gotta say.
It's your CEO, thanks for sure.
Go ahead and just a little bit to the left. That's it. Great. Peter, what's happening? Could you give me those TPS reports ASAP? Okay?
Joanna,
Yeah.
we need to talk. Do you know what this is about?
My, flair.
Yeah. Or your lack of flair, because I'm counting and I only see 15 pieces. Let me ask you a question, Joanna. What do you think of a person who only does the bare minimum?
Huh, what do I think? You know what, Stan? If you want me to wear 37 pieces of flair like your pretty boy over there, Brian, why don't you just make the minimum 37 pieces of flair?
Well, I thought I remembered you saying that you wanted to express yourself.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I do. I do want to express myself. Okay? Now, I don't need 37 pieces of flair to do it. All right? There's my flair, okay? And this is me expressing myself, okay? There it is. I hate this job. I hate this goddamn job, and I don't need it.
What does the readout come out here as? Let's see. 300,000. Right.
Shit, bitch, shit. This is a fuck. I bet shit. What happened?
You tell me, Michael. It's your software.
It's not a software.
You know, corporate accounting is sure as hell gonna notice 305,300. 2613, Michael.
Shit. They probably won't know it's gone for another 3 or 4 days.
Michael, you said the thing was gonna take 2 years. What happened? You said the thing was supposed to work.
Technically, it did work.
No, it didn't.
It did not work, Michael. Okay? Hey, okay. I must have put a decimal point in the wrong place or something. Shit, I always do that. I always mess up some mundane detail.
Oh! Well, this is not a mundane detail, Michael.
Hey, quit getting pissed at me, all right? This is all your idea, asshole.
All right. Okay, all right, let's try not to get pissed off at each other, all right? Let's just calm down. Let's try to figure this thing out together. The first thing we got to do is we got to close that account before it gets any bigger.
Wow, that is... Oh, that's rough. And accurate. Just how dead that song is right there.
Terrific.
Here, Peg, you want to get everybody started there? Oh, that is terrific. Just terrific. Thanks, everybody. Really, I really appreciate it.
be greedy. Let's pass it along and make sure everyone gets a piece.
Hey, but last time I didn't receive a piece, and I was told that I
Just pass.
The birthday ratio is not equal. No, I mean, not everybody's worked in an office. That's fair. I have. I worked in a few, and I mean, I guess I'm in one now, so there's that too.
Is there some way to just give the money back? What do you mean, just hand them a check for the exact amount they're missing? I think they'd figure that out.
But we have to do something. Maybe we could launder the money.
That sounds all right.
That's a great idea. Okay, how do we do that?
I don't know. I don't even know what it means. I was hoping you knew. I think coke dealers do.
Okay, all right. Do we know any coke dealers?
My cousin's a cokehead. We're in deep shit.
Yes, we are in very, very deep shit.
That's all right. I mean, it sucks if you're having a bad pain day, but
I wanted to say, you know what would be great?
no.
Since you're down here, it would be really great if you could just sort of take care of the cockroach problem we've been having in here.
No, that's really not my job, and I haven't received my job.
For now, why don't you go ahead and get yourself a flashlight and a can of pesticide and crawl back.
Bill, we need you upstairs right away. We got a big problem. Big. Some major glitch in accounting. A lot of money missing.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. That's the last straw.
Here we go. Launder. Name? No. Here it is. To conceal the source of money as by channeling it through an intermediate.
that doesn't sound too bad, man. I gotta say.
Conceal the source of money.
Doesn't really help us, Mike. I can't believe what a bunch of nerds we are. We're looking up money laundering in a dictionary.
Yeah, well. You guys can both eat my ass, okay?
I can't believe you want to sleep with Lumberg. That's what I can't believe.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
A couple years ago, before he moved to Atlanta.
You mean Ron Lumberg, the airthroat guy, the young guy?
Yeah, who'd you think I meant, Bill? Fucking your children would have hooves.
Ron's not related to Bill, is he? All right, nobody panic. Probably just Lawrence.
Oh, and we have another Mad TV guy.
Be a digital crab, and now I'm off and trying to stay clean.
Okay.
That is why I'm selling magazine subscriptions.
No.
And I was hoping
Wait.
to help me out.
You used to be addicted to crack?
Yeah,
Look, I'm very sorry. I do not know anything about any money laundering.
We're not asking you about money laundering. All we need is for you to hook us up.
Michael, if he doesn't know anybody he wants to hook us up with, he doesn't know anybody.
Wait a minute. Look, you just give
Who's-
us
what's
the
this
name of
guy's
one
name?
drug dealer. I mean, I could talk to him. I have good network.
No, I don't give a fuck about Will Sasso.
All the stuff I said about being a crackhead, just helps me sold magazines.
Orlando Jones, that's the guy. Pretty close.
You're a software engineer?
Yep.
Things must be very rough for you.
actually, man, I make more money selling magazine subscriptions than I ever did Ministry.
At Intertrode?
Wait a minute, you're not going to tell anybody about all this stuff we told you. We know a lot of the same people. That's
Actually, that all depends.
what am I going to do with 40 subscriptions to Vibe?
Maybe we should have done this. What we're thinking. I can't figure out how is it that all these stupid Neanderthal mafia guys can be so good at crime, and smart guys like us can suck so badly at it.
We're new to it, though. If
we had more experience.
No, you know what I think? I think we're screwed. I think
It sucks, man.
all over that building to link us.
You're doing relatively okay now, though, I hope.
What we've done is bad enough. We get caught loaning money. We're not going to white-collar resort prison. No. We're going to federal pound-me-in-the-ass prison.
I don't want to go to any prison. Why the hell did I do this? I've never done anything wrong in my whole life. We weren't thinking clearly because you told us we were losing our jobs. And now look at us, we're worried about going in a prison.
Don't worry about it. I'll think of something.
I'm going home. You are a very bad person, Peter.
Hey, that's a plus.
Lawrence, you awake?
Yeah.
You want to come over?
No thanks, man. I don't want you fucking up my life.
And in light of the senselessness of these heinous crimes that you have committed against the tech, I hereby sentence you, Michael Bolton, and Samir Dunn,
Not gonna work here anymore anyway.
to a term of no less than 4 years in a federal pound-me-in-the-ass prison. Peter Gibbons, you've led a trite and meaningless life. You're a very bad person.
I don't remember that sequence at all, to be honest. It's pretty good, though. It's been a while since I've seen this. Most of it I can remember, because it's pretty goddamn memorable.
Hey. You're not working at Chotki's anymore, huh?
No, I got fired.
What happened?
I flipped off my boss. Some customers. Actually, a line cook. I just had him standing there, so.
I might be going away for a while. To jail. You were right about that computer scam. That was a bad idea. I'm gonna take the blame for it, I decided. I'm on my way now to return the money and leave a confession under Lumberg's door. Joanna, I want to apologize. I had no right to get pissed off at you about Lumberg. Lumberg is not my problem. It wasn't even the right Lumberg. I don't know why I can't just go to work and be happy. Like I'm supposed to, like everybody else.
Peter, most people don't like their jobs. But you go out there and you find something that makes you happy.
Well, I may never be happy at my job, but I think that if I could be with you, that I could be happy with my life. I've been a real asshole, but if you could give it another shot, I promise you, Joanna.
That was a pretty good apology.
Whoa, hey, what's going on here? Get a room, you two.
I hate that guy.
I've seen a maximum security prison because I worked in one for a little while as a male guy. I was only there for like 3 months, but it didn't seem too bad. Yeah. I remember too much of it now because it was like Oh, more than 25 years ago, but
They moved my desk to storage room B, and there was garbage on it.
Well, why don't you go back down and sit at your desk? Mr. Lumberg should be here any minute.
Mr. Lumberg.
yeah, I didn't hear about anything really bad going down. But you know, I would have had a bit more access to, I suppose, security guards than inmates, so I probably wouldn't hear about that kind of shit.
Take my paper back because it's my paper, and I told him it's my paper.
Do recall getting told. Let's see.
It's my paper. It's thing line.
Well, didn't see the female inmates too often. They didn't get mail as often, as far as I recall. But being told that I was going to be one's boyfriend when she got out, so that was something.
Lawrence, you in there?
I think I was like 21 at the time. I was like, oh, okay.
So I'm on the
Yeah, I know, man. It's a bummer, dude. What can I say?
Yeah.
Well, time to go face the music. Take care of yourself if I don't see you, all right?
You too, man.
Never saw her on the outside, at least.
Hey, Peter.
And I mean, that was in Toronto. And I had hair then. I don't think she'd recognize me now.
Okay, Lawrence.
Oh, looks like it's time to bring the building down. I don't think it's so much the dommy mommy thing in prison usually. I think more often, particularly like maximum security prison, that's probably people who killed their husband, or you know, something like that. That hair looks fucking great.
You don't want that, Peter, man. That's toasted, man.
I think I know someone who might want this. Hey, man. Wanna go to lunch? Drop mine in a pail. Plus, Joanna's supposed to come by a little later. So, how'd you like your new job? Not too bad. Not too bad. How's Penetrode? Intertrode. Vera? You slick.
A little bit, yeah. Or who's the guy who did Next Wave? I can't remember his name offhand. It's not Carrie Nord.
So, we're gonna be okay, right?
Yeah. I think the fire pretty much took care of everything.
But yeah, it's kind of reminiscent of that to me.
To be shame. Yeah. So you sure you don't want us to get your job? That's one.
Stuart Immonen, I think that was it. Yes, he was fucking great in that series.
All right, Chief. You guys take care, all right?
All right.
Stay in touch, man. Okay, will do. This isn't so bad, huh? Making bucks, getting exercise, working outside.
Fucking A.
Does it have a little red swing light? That's really nice. I think I saw a thing about that recently. Yeah, or maybe did you post that? Maybe you posted it in the Discord. Somebody, I don't know. I saw because I did see it recently. Somebody talk about how versatile Stuart Immonen is. Come on, stay on track. You can do it. Don't carve a furrow.
May I speak to you, please? I asked for Mai Tai, and they brought me a pina colada. And I said no salt. No salt for the margarita, but it had salt on it. Big grains of salt on Los Vientos. My customers again. I won't be leaving a tip. Because I could shut this whole resort down. Sir? I could take my traveler's checks to a competing resort. I could write a letter to your board of tourism, and I could have this place condemned. I could put strychnine in the guacamole. There was salt on the glass, big grains of salt.
I think this thing is, yeah, it is kind of dying on me. I think I got like 8003s left. I'll probably be okay. At least a couple anyway.
Get a ride on the old bone roller coaster.
Yo, 6 o'clock every morning, you waking up yawning to the sound of your alarm clock along. About an hour from now, you should be in your place of employment, which is annoying because it's so boring. Your co-workers are talking.
Ron Livingston was in The Conjuring? Really? I think I'll get by. I think I have some O1s as well that I haven't really been touching because there's no point in having 003s and O1s. The O3s still aren't going to be visible. Okay. I don't remember watching The Conjuring very closely at all. I didn't think it was particularly interesting. I don't think I've seen very many horror movies recently at all that I thought were interesting. And by recently, I mean like in the last 10, 15 years. Might be closer to 20 now. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of the last good one I saw. I mean, it might be The Descent. I mean, there's probably been something that more recent that I thought was at least good, but that's the first one that comes to mind anyway. That was a while back. It Follows was pretty good. Not pleasant, but pretty good. Mandy. Is Mandy a horror movie? Or is it just like the most awesome movie ever? You know? The Black Coat's Daughter. I think I did see that. That was a witch story, right? I don't remember how that goes now. Because I was trying to get into horror movies and I kept watching them and going, okay, yeah, that's all right. You know, It Follows. It did kind of get to me. Oh, you know what was a good one? Was The Witch. I don't think I watched the Child's Play remake. I didn't give a shit. But no, The Witch is fucking, like, if you don't mind just being miserable for 2.5 hours and like feeling every muscle in your body tighten with dread that, you know, kind of gets realized, but doesn't, you know, there's no, now I forget the word. Shit. There's no release anyway. it just kind of ratchets up, and then the end it's still miserable, and you go, fuck, that was amazing. I need to watch something with puppies now. Oh yeah, they did the AI thing with Child's Play, didn't they? How does this arm work from the back? This fucking bulbous mass arm. I guess a lot of the interlocking parts are actually covered by this band, so that's helpful. Yeah, a good fun movie like Watership Down or Animal Farm. There you go. Even Secret of Nim, I remember that kind of getting to me when I was a kid. Anyway, that's a bleak looking movie. Anyway, other than being like kind of gorgeous, but oh, it's Watership Down. No, I never did see Watership Down. I think I have a reasonably clear idea of what it's about, but didn't read it or watch the cartoon at all. They really should not have made that a cartoon. Hey, teacher, how's it going? Oh, I might as well put on the music. I feel like I've still got at least a bit of drawing left in me. I feel like we should put on some hip hop after that movie, though. Not that I've ever listened to it, so I wouldn't know what to put on, but no, I don't think there's going to be any 4-hour panels on this one. I don't know if, well, I don't know if this one's going to get completed by Sunday. It might, but it seems a little bit unlikely unless I cut a couple of corners here and there. ELP's I'll Sleep When You're Dead. I'm not familiar. We could do that.
Do you think that if you were falling in space,
Oh, Jesus. It's going to creep me the fuck out.
down after a while it'll go faster and faster? Faster and faster. For a long time you wouldn't feel anything.
I'm assuming this is already going to get blocked no matter what. I've never heard of ELP, I don't think. I'm not sure if I'm getting this right, like what's going on in this arm, but it is fun. Oh, LP, okay. Is this? What is this? Okay, well, not. It's not grime or anything. Okay. Gotta love the boob shells going on here, man. That's pretty good. All right. Not a bad start. Really? All right. I like Trent. I haven't heard from Trent in a long time. Sure. Let's connect all that stuff up like that. Why not? Let me see here. It's not bad. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. It sounds like fucking Sesame Street.
The dramatic intro. Machine.
Now it sounds like fucking Transformers. This is intriguing. I will say that. This arm is fun as fuck. I like pretty much everything that happened in this. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab a quick drink. We'll go for like another 10 minutes or so. We'll hit the 2-hour mark and then we'll call it. That's cool. Oh, can I do this without bumping my laptop? Let's see. Pretty close. Ah. Yeah, that wasn't as much fun. Oh well. I like how if you're behind hard, you can barely see his head. There it is. It's just all neck and traps. That's cool. Certainly don't begrudge a guy doing crazy shit in his you know, not a genre, but medium. I dig that too. All right. Why not? I don't think I've heard a whole lot of hip hop referencing Philip K. Dick, so I think that's an open market. Hey, Salty, thank you. Actually, we're about to wrap up soon, but I do have my drink handy. It's flavored. I'm not sure if that ruins the hydration. I feel like it does. But it also makes it drinkable. Still counts. Good. All right. That's like most of what I drink. I don't think there's a ton of caffeine in this stuff, but I'm never sure. I know there's sucralose. I don't believe there might not be any caffeine. What's the deal with this shit? I gotta find it now, of course. Particularly now that I've got the glasses on. It's like I never remember to put these fucking things on. What do we got? That's directions. That's no good. Water, malic acid, natural flavor, whatever that means. Citric acid, sucralose, potassium, etc. Did they say anything about caffeine on here? I don't believe they would. Nope. It's just a bunch of zeros. Ooh, potassium. No, I don't think it is. And I don't think there's much sugar in it. It feels like it dries me out. Okay, this one I'm enjoying. Oh, right. We gotta do the band on this arm too, don't we? Oh, you mentioned Starscream there. Yeah, I do like this one. That's what I like the rhythm he's going with. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I decided I wanted to lose some weight, so I cut out Coke entirely. And I mean, I was drinking that shit. I was drinking at least like a small bottle a day, generally probably 2. And back in the day, it was more like, a couple of liters a day, maybe 3, maybe 4. Like drinking it almost exclusively. So moving from that, I couldn't go straight to water. You got to flavor it at least. But it's working at least. Lost like 15 pounds the last couple of months, so that's getting somewhere. Now I gotta do something physical to keep it going, though. I think. I like how this is going so far.
But she's definitely not here. Now run away and go play with a passion and flaming spear. I'm trying to mix up this Molotov to feel the fuck off. I got a windmill to tackle some, polish my gun off. 3 millimeter space heater. Duck, yeah. Pulled out from the crevice of a triple stack. Duck, yeah. What's boosting me? I'm glued to the beat.
Well, whatever you can do to cut out the pop. Canadians don't say soda, we say pop. Is good because that shit's like it's like the worst fucking shit for you. I think we all know that, but like, nah. Maybe like. It's funny after stopping drinking Coke for a couple of months. I mean, for one thing, I think I had one like back in January. And I was like, yeah, it's okay. I don't really miss it that much. I had like one of those tiny, like a sip from one of those tiny mini ginger ales. And it's like, oh, that's rather nice actually. Because I used to be a Coke snob, unfortunately. I drank it so much that like I had to pay attention to the expiration date. And if it wasn't soon enough, I can tell the difference. So it's nice to move on from that to, hey, anything will do. Good. Just for a sip or two. Pepsi with sugar? Like you add sugar to it? Or I assume you just mean regular Pepsi. It's like this Pepsi isn't sweet enough. I feel like Pepsi is a bit more American. Oh, that's like Slither, which is a great horror movie, although I guess it's more of a horror comedy. There's a nice, nobody brought the goddamn Mr. Pibb. I said it's the only Coke I like. I always thought that was hilarious. Didn't know people actually did that. Like talk like that. Okay. I remember discovering Slither and it being just, because I didn't hear anything about it. I was working at a movie rental place at the time, and I kept seeing that cover, and it's like, all right, looks like it could be something. It could be a piece of shit based on that cover, but I have heard of Iron Brew. But yeah, no, just decided to like, because you get free rentals, so it's like if I want to watch a movie when you're working at a movie rental place. So if I decide I want to watch a movie, I just watch it. Then at least I can tell people if it's any good. So you take that home, and it's like, holy shit, this is amazing. When you just find it, nobody told you about it. Oh, it's so good. Less cream, less sugar. Yeah. Let's go with that. Why not? We got a fucking Days of Thunder reference. Jesus. That's not even dorky. That's just like, wow, who knows that movie anymore? See, that was the first thing I saw Nathan Fillion in, I think. And I was like, it felt like Bruce Campbell, where it was like, why is this guy not in every movie? I don't care where. Give him one of the, give him one of the roles he got in the Spider-Man movies, where he gets a minute and a half of screen time. It just makes the movie better. I still haven't ever seen Firefly, which is probably the signal that the stream is over because Brain's probably out of here. Yeah, I watched all of Buffy. You know, it's good. It does have that very specific style. So I know it at least. Yep, Brain's out of here. All right. That's okay. I need to smoke anyway. This is fun. I didn't think this panel would be any fun, but I'm enjoying it. Just screwing around with musculature. It's good shit. And that awesome fucking hair. Love how that hair turned out. This is the direction I want to push Hawkstab's hair in going forward. Okay. Come on. There we go. All right. Okay, I'm calling it a night. Thanks for sticking around, guys. I feel like I didn't ink very much at all. Really? For 2 hours? Jesus, this is going to be like an 8-hour page? It doesn't look like it should be, but I think I'm just having too much fun with it. Maybe that's not a bad thing. All right. Absolutely. See you in the disco is something we should be saying more often. All right. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the Discord. And on Wednesday, when we're watching Idiocracy and something else. Maybe not Killer Clowns from Outer Space, although I do have it now. So we'll see. All right. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, fuck. I got to do the thing. There we go. See ya.